piecewise functions unit. This is the second lesson, is how to write and evaluate piecewise function. As you can remember that we have learned previously in the first lesson in this unit, piecewise function, the definition of the piecewise function and some real life examples and some graphs and how to write the formula of the piecewise function. So in this lesson we are going to learn how to write and how to evaluate the piecewise function. So let's recall together what a piecewise function is. A function where there are more than one formula depending on the domain or depending on the input. I mean more than one formula for the output depending on the input x. And it can be written like this formula, f of x equals in brackets formula 1 for the domain 1 and formula 2 for x of any x related to the domain 2 and formula 3 for any x in domain 3, and it can be more than this. And as you can remember that we talked about the absolute value function, which is a piecewise or an example of piecewise function, because always absolute value can be written in two forms. It is x when x is greater than 0 and it equals to minus x for x is less than 0. Mean if I said absolute value of minus 5, for example, you can find it in the other formula, minus x. If x is less than 0, minus 5 is less than 0. See here, it's minus 5, so it's 5. For 5, absolute value of 5, it is in the first formula, it's the same 5. So this is an example of piecewise function. So in this lesson we are going to write the piecewise function. I mean, if we are given a problem, a word problem, how to convert it into a piecewise function. So here a doctor's fee is based on the length of time of for the test. So it is up to if the time with the doctor is up to 6 minutes, it will cost you $50. If it's over 6, less than 15 or up to 15, I mean it's between 6 and 15 minutes, it's going to cost you $80. And over 15 minutes, it's going to cost $80 fixed plus $5 per minute above 15. So write the piecewise function here. We can say that the cost or the fee, because it's a fee, we will say it's f of x equals 2. If your time is up to 6, means between 1, of course it's not 0. If your time between 1 and 1 minute and 6 minutes, you will pay $50. If your time between 6 and up to 15 minutes, up to means 15 is included, so this is going to cost you $80. For more than 15 minutes, you're going to pay 80 fixed value plus you'll pay $5 for each minute, for each extra minute. That means that you are going to buy $5 multiplied of 15 or time minus 15. What is that supposed to mean? Time minus 15. It means any time exceed 15 or above 15 minutes. If it takes 16 minutes, it means 16 minus 15, 1 minute extra, then you will pay $5 plus 80, it is $85 So this is for if your time is greater than 15 minutes. So this is the piecewise function here. This is how we write the piecewise function, and we have to be very careful to denote the equal sign or greater than and equal. So if we are asked to find if a patient take 10 minutes with a doctor, 10 minutes for time equals 10 minutes, then you will pay fee as 10 minutes is between 6 and 15, so fee is $80. If t equals to 20 minutes, for example, it will follow this formula. So it will follow the last formula, which is 80 plus $5 for 20 minus 15. So you will pay $80 plus 20 minus 15 is 5 multiplied with 5, 25. You will pay extra $25, so you will pay $105 for the doctor. This is how we write and evaluate the piecewise function. There's another example of piecewise function. In a museum charges $5 per person for a guided tour for a group of 1 to 9. This is the domain for the group. So if x between 1 and 9, you will pay $5 per person. This value 5 multiplied with x, and you will pay fixed, no extra, $50 for a group of 10 or more people. So write the function relating number. It means here n to denote, he asks you to denote number of people as n and the cost as c. So we are going to write the cost as c equals to, first it is $5 per person, 5 multiplied with n, for a group when n between 1 person and 9, and 1 and 9 are included. And you're going to pay a fixed value of 50 only for any group greater than or equal to 10 or more, greater than or equal to 10. So this is the function. So how much will a group of 6 people will pay? They will pay 5 multiplied 6 people means n equals 6. It's here 6 between 1 and 9. Then they will pay, the cost is 6 multiplied with 5. They will pay $30. How much a group of 30 person would pay? This is greater than or equal 0, and this they will pay $50. Let's take another example. Given the function f of x, 7x, f of x equals 7x plus 3 if x is less than 0, if x is positive, and 7x plus 6 if x is negative here, negative, and 7x plus 6 if x is positive number. So find f of minus 1. Now f of minus 1 will be equal, first we need to find which formula this input will follow. It's minus 1, so it's negative number less than 0. So the formula number 1, which is 7x, it is 7 multiplied with minus 1 plus 3, which equals to minus 7 plus 3 minus 4. Find f of 0. F of 0 equals to, it follows this one because we have here e greater than or equal to 0, so it is 7 multiplied with 0 plus 6, which equals to 6 exactly. And f of 2 is greater than 0, so it follows the other or the second formula here. It's 7 multiplied with 2 plus 6. It's 14 plus 6 equals to 20. That's all for writing and evaluating piecewise functions. I hope it is clear and helpful for you. Thank you guys very much for watching, and see you next lesson.